Winter NAMM 2018 at the Dean Guitars booth with the one and only, my buddy, my pal, master of the 6 and 7 string now, Angelo Batio. And what we wanted to talk about, honestly, is what you've been up to, number one. Number two, we're going to show your guitars. Number three, we want to meet this lovely young lady over here, and you're going to fill me in on that. And basically, I just wanted to say hi, and thanks for coming out. And I love the fact that you're here, and I love the fact that we're continuing on making some kick-ass guitars.
Yes.
We did a lot of new things at Dean this year. We brought on some great new people. The booth looks fantastic. A lot of new products. We're really hyped about it this year. But Michael, basically I want to know, what do you got going on recently? What are you up to?
I've been on tour a lot. I've got a new record coming out. I just finished a big tour with Europe, and we brought in a female singer. That's why Marcy's here from Europe. And then it went so well that she's here in the United States, so we're going to continue the shows right after NAMM. So it's going great. So I've got so many things going on solo-wise and career-wise. And as far as the guitars, we have a couple new models.
I know we're working on. We'll bring that out in 1 second. But I know we've been doing our USA pieces that we've been doing for a while. I remember we did the Rocket guitar. That was kick-ass.
Yeah.
That we did that. We did some 7 strings, and now I wanted to show. Where's the USA? Oh, you have it right there. Now this is an unbelievable guitar. Tell me about this one a little bit, Mikey.
Well, as you know, because for everybody out there, Eric is the one that's really, I confer to him.
He's lying.
Co-design all this stuff. And so, but it's got a really nice thin neck, but it's kind of a CD profile. It's not so skinny where there's no tone in the wood. And but I love it. It's got beautiful binding. We've got EMGs. The 85 or what? Yeah, it's the 85 and the 81.
And an SA in the middle.
Yeah, and the SA, and then I love Floyd roses, so we've got Floyd. But it's just a beautiful piece, and I love this.
Now, to give you guys an idea, we pick the best tops, 5A flame on everything that we do. We have 2 guys in the wood shop. We got 2 or 3 guys in assembly right now. We do about anywhere from 30 to 50 pieces a month. It is extremely, extremely limited, beautiful, handcrafted. We spare no expense when it comes to the guitars that we make.
Yeah.
And we're doing this in a trans black. We're doing it in trans red. We do a gloss natural version with the wood bobbined pickups that we make in-house, the USA DMT pickups that we're doing. Pat Baker, got to throw a shout out to him. Got to throw out a shot to Dan Russell in the USA Wood Shop and the guys in assembly. Without those guys, man, these guitars wouldn't exist, I got to tell you. And they're really beautiful. So we're doing this in a few finishes. The other one I wanted to show is, give me this one right here. Now we brought this one out, what did we bring this one out last year? And tell me how we came up with the design on this one.
We call this the Relic. This one is very important for me. I like, Dean Guitars does such great finishes and great graphics. I came up with an idea of a burnt guitar. And
I think we tried that. With a blowtorch.
Yeah, it didn't work. I had fun doing it. But
the insurance company didn't like that too much.
Yeah, with me, I used 2 blowtorches. And but anyway, what we did was we made the graphic look like it was very distressed, and I kind of thought of the idea of maybe like a gold top paint job. And I sent the graphic to you, the idea, and you said it was great. We even aged. The inlays here, we aged the Dean logo. Yep. This is one of my favorite guitars. At first, I remember we all looked at it, we were like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, it's kind of like a song you hear for the first time that you're not in love with.
You're not sure about?
Then it becomes your favorite song.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what's happened with this. I absolutely love this guitar. And people have, when I played it on tour in Europe last year when we were on tour together. And people loved it.
It came out really, really cool, and I know that you did some modifications on the one that you have, where you have the pickup removed out of the center. Who did that?
Yeah, I was in Europe, and it was the prototype. Because each, for the people out there, always before we make a production model, we have prototypes. So Eric gave me the prototype. And there were these 2 Italian luthiers that do all the biggest guitar players' guitars. They're very close to Milan. I went to Milan, and they're named Fabio and Migi. So
Fabio and Migi?
Yeah,
I'm not going to remember that.
And they go, Michael, we can let's just modify it. I go, okay. And I know they've done Vise, they've done Kiko from Mega, the biggest people. So I had them take out the center pickup and put an LED. It almost looks like Iron Man when I turn it on, but it's really the same guitar.
Well, I know. That's the cool thing about it is you play stock guitars.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Michael plays multiple clinics all over the world.
Yeah.
And when he goes there, he'll just take a guitar off the wall, tune it up real quick, and that's the guitar he plays. So it goes to say how fine the quality is on our instruments, that you can just pull any guitar off the shelf anywhere and play it.
Yeah, and again, for people watching this, I use what I say I use. I mean, anybody can get a custom-made guitar for them. It's when you do a manufactured piece and the artist plays it. That's what I do. I play the guitars that are manufactured because if I love them so much, and so even this one, when we had it modified, they didn't put a new trim.
Yeah, we're not changing. We don't change the trims.
No,
we keep the same pickup.
We just tricked it out. Made it look.
Made it look even cooler.
Yeah. Well, I won't
even more
cooler,
polarizing.
This LED, like you turn it on, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is the source of his
and
power.
I think we've talked about. I got you a 7-string version of this one that we're looking to put that in the line probably by summer NAMM. We'll have those coming in. So we're definitely going to be doing that piece, and we have a couple other things that we talked about in the works also that we're working on. So we'll keep those a little under the wraps until we have those ready to roll. And the last one I wanted to show is the MAB3 Flame Top, which is basically, it's kind of a takeoff on your, basically the same takeoff on your USA, but at a extremely affordable. I think we're doing this somewhere in the $499, $549 world. I'm not 100% sure because we have so many guitars.
Not everyone likes graphics.
Yeah, not everybody likes the graphics. But again, the beautiful flame veneer top with the trans black finish with the scrape binding here, just like your USA. Hum single hum. We have a Floyd special on here, volume of tone. I believe this is a 5-way switch. Yeah, it is.
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, they came out really good. And we matched the veneer on the headstock, and we did our new segmented logo.
And in closing, we tweaked the neck a little bit, the neck profile on the latest. So we've slimmed it down just a little bit. So you really get the best of both. You get enough wood for a great sound, and it's thin enough to be the ultimate shred guitar. So
absolutely. Anyway, Mike, I appreciate everything you do for us. I'm happy to see you again.
You too.
I missed your ultimate, metal night the other night. I was a little pissed off about that, but my brother flew in from town, so I had to say hi. Very nice to meet you too, and appreciate everything that you're doing with Michael, and it's fantastic. So guys, definitely visit www.deanguitars.com. What's the website?
Angelo.com.
Angelo.com. Check it out.